Hello, everyone. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Good to see you. I see my mentor is here already. I hope you can hear me. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. I will tell you why I'm here like this. So I'm in my car. Oh my goodness. I'm all over the place. How is everyone doing? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Yes, I'm in my car. So I had an event today. Oh goodness. Can you hear me? Who can hear me? Who can hear me? All right. So, welcome everyone. Welcome to Inner Jenny's Corner. Welcome to Get Sense with a Jenny, where we share nuggets and information to educate you, to awaken you. Sorry, my nose is sniffing. I'll tell you. Just give me a second. I'll tell you. Where we awaken you, we educate you, motivate, and inspire you. Thank you so much for being here. And we share this thing so you can apply to your lives. My mentor, thank you so much for being here. So today I have an event and I didn't want to have to cancel. So I'm in my car. So it's not my event, it's my mother's event. And you know, you have to support your mom. She sells beaded bags. If you're in south of Houston or you're in town to visit Houston, stop by at Houston Baptist University. You can see all the tents. Come support us. She sells amazing beaded bags. She makes by her handmade beaded bags. So I'm here to support her. I was sweating. I didn't wear my makeup. I did my makeup in 3 minutes to jump on here because where we parked our car and where our tent is like, oh my God, everybody had to help us. Everything was falling over the place. Everything was falling over the place. The tent will not come up. Then my mom stepped on an ant hill. Oh my God. Her whole left leg. So pray for my mother. Her whole left leg, they have just chomped on her leg and she almost passed out too. Woo! What a day. But guess what? It's part of life. You have to pivot. Don't be disappointed. Don't be how do you say it? Don't panic. Yes, don't panic. Pivot. All right. How is everybody doing this Saturday? Excuse my clothes being anyhow, I beg. Sorry. How will I fix this thing? Yeah. I literally just did my yes. Oh my God, my mentor is here. She's in Nigeria and she's the first one here. Mentor, I owe you. I'm saying it out to the world. I owe you a pan of anything you want me to make for you, free of charge. You know, when you come back. I know you're gonna bring things back. She's in Nigeria chilling, doing her second honeymoon. All right. So thank you so much for being here. Even though you're there enjoying your life, you still stop by to support. Thank you so much. God bless you. All right, let's get with the show. I'll try not to stay too long. And this topic is very dear to me, right? If you know me, I love love. I love people. I love loving on people. I love people loving on me, all that good stuff. And it disappoints me to hear, it disappoints me to hear, toxic marriages, toxic relationships. People are dying. People are killing each other. I'm like, well, you guys fell in love. You didn't think about death and slapping and beating and being physical and all this stuff. Like, what happened? And me too, my own personal life. Remember what I always say. When I'm talking to you, I'm talking to me. I'm talking to me, I'm talking to you, right? Now, what's the topic? Basics, needs, the needs in a relationship. It's not just to have sex. It's not just to pay bills and then that's it. There's something two people saw in each other that attracted them to each other, that made them decide to want to spend the rest of their life together, that made them decide. I hope you guys can hear me. that made them decide, they made these two people decide that they're going to do this life together. This life by yourself is not even easy. If you're a single mother, oh my God, it's not easy. If you have never been married before, it's not easy. If you're a divorcee, okay, divorcee that is women. If you're men, is what? Divorcer. Leave me alone, no, you guys. Are you a divorce? What's men? If divorcee is always see as is it for men and women? If you're you have ended a marriage before, I beg you guys, leave me alone. I'm not an English scholar. English is my fifth language when it comes to being proper, right? Sometimes. So I had to think about it. I mean, I don't know about this. If you hear this, if you're Nigerian, and okay, divorcee, okay, thank you. So if you're a Nigerian or African, you can see what is happening in the media, in the social media about marriages. Okay, skip social media. You have somebody around you that is just going through madness. You're like, what is going on? So now married people are scaring single people to marry. Then there are some single people that are desperate to enter. No matter anyhow, go manage them till they blow their eye, till they punch their neck, till they come out one teeth. So I don't know the story about IVD and Bimbo. I hope I'm not being too loud. I don't know the story about IVD and Bimbo, where she has set herself on fire, or he set her on fire and she died, or something is happening. I don't even know. But whatever it is, she's dead. Okay, let's go all the way back to Osinachi. Christian woman singing with her veins to praise God, oh, Jehovah Jireh. And they blow her for house. And her friends knew about it. Your husband will give you one dirty blow. You go, Father, Lord, you be speaking in tongues. Lord, they don't blow your eye. You think God will come down and remove the man. You have to remove yourself. Okay. I'm passionate about marriage because I love marriage. I think, in my own personal opinion, marriage is easy. Don't do what I won't do to you. Me, I won't do what you won't do to me. Do you understand? And then we respect each other. So why I'm saying all these things is because I've also been in an abusive, hell, ages, scholar. I've been in an abusive marriage before, or relationship before now. And you will not see it coming. It starts from small things. They will slap you small. You take it like, that's hard. Don't do it again. Then they'll now pinch you one kind of bad pinch. You're taking it because you're thinking it's out of love. It ain't pain. Scream and say, no, don't touch me. We can crack jokes, but don't touch me. Don't punch me. Don't play. The play no reach punch now. No even slap me as play. Because if you slap me, I go blow you. As you blow me, I go break your head. You understand? Let's start that play. But if it starts that way, it's become toxic. Or is it that Nigerian boy and the Caucasian girl? Their friends and families have known that they had a toxic relationship. They are being physical. They are verbal. Once your husband, boyfriend, wife, a girlfriend tells you they crazy, come on, get out, under fire you. To me, that's extreme. Oh, hey, why are you cursing me now? How our love carry enter course? Do you understand? Like, it starts from those brainless things. Those things that you accept thinking is love. It's not love. They don't play movie for their head. That they won't beat you down. Or sometimes it's not planned. Because you're tolerating it, it's becoming what you're accepting. So don't tolerate what you cannot accept. Please, if you can, my moderator is asleep. My other moderator, Blue, I don't know where he is. But if you can share the points I'm making, that would be great. If not, I'll add it to the queue of things I have to do, right? So all these things that I've said, hey, my moderator is in the house. Watch English. Thank you, Blue. All right. Thank you, Pwene. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. So all these things that I've shared, right? Am I too loud? I'm too fired up, right? Fired up, pumped up, super excited. Hey! All right, sorry. Let me act professional. Sorry. All right. Anything that has to do with relationship gets me fired up. I just don't see why. I mean, I love love. If you ask my children, I'm always watching Nigerian love movies, what's it called, Hallmark. I know life is not that way, but why can't it be now? You love me, I love you. I see your blue eye. Well, Nigerians don't have blue eyes. I see a black or your brown eye. You're looking wonderful. The way you look, the way you are, all those things. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. You know, so I love how you are. That's why I want to be with you. I love how principled, how disciplined. Of course, you have to look good. Um, I love how you just are with life. I love how you worship. I love your relationship with God. That's why I want to be with you. The way you are will help me improve myself. The way I am will help me. We have things to share. Come on. So when do we lose that? And we begin to blow each other. We start to slap each other. We start to talk about each other. I'm talking to you, I'm talking to me, because sometimes I'm sure when my husband makes me mad, I use that emotion to tell the next person who can feed off my emotion. And then we are talking about my husband or whoever. Do you understand what I'm saying? Remember, I'm speaking to you, I'm speaking to me. So all of what I've shared right now made me decide what topic. And I said, okay, needs of a relationship. Let's just go back to the basics. So I have 7 points here that I will share real quick. And please, as you hear me say it, help me share. Blue, is your job to put it the way I say it or in your own words, but let it be a nugget that somebody can write down easily. And then I will find a way. I didn't give you access because on my phone, I'm not able to. Let me see. Nope, I'm not able to. Let's keep that. Just share the nuggets. Later on, I'll go and fix it. I'm still piling up all the things I have to do. So for me, you can put it in whatever order. But I'm saying this because even when I got into one of my relationships, I wasn't prepared. You have to be prepared. You have to be mentally prepared to want to go in a relationship. So the basic need as an individual is being prepared for yourself. Are you ready to be committed to that relationship? That's like, you understand? Number one is preparation. Are you ready? When you're in it, you cannot be ready because you don't know what will face you. But that mental toughness, that's self-confidence, you need that. So that's number one. The overall number one topic is certainty. I have my notes here. If you know me, you know I always write in. Certainty. Come prepared. Yes. Come prepared to a relationship and for a relationship. If you watch my previous show, I said self-relationship. If you don't have a relationship with yourself and you understand the kind of relationship you have with yourself, you know your limits, you know what you can't go over, you know what your principles do, you know what your values are. Once you know those things, guess what? You can bring those to this relationship. Because if you don't have any, you're not thinking about it, you can't bring anything. You just go as a robot. Anything that comes, you take it. And then by the time you realize it, you've taken so much crap that you can't really now act because you've taken so much crap. All right, certainty. And what does certainty mean, right? In a relationship, you develop a bond with your partner that you are certain, you will have no doubt how they feel about you. You have no doubt. Even in your sleep, you know you guys love each other. You know that your partner will not do anything intentionally to bring you suffering. Do you understand what I'm saying? When I hear some things that I hear and I observe some things, I'm like, come on, where exactly did it all go wrong? Why would you say that about me? Even me. Because sometimes you act out of emotions and you say things without thinking. So certainty, you have to know, is a basic need. You have to know that I don't want to cause this person suffering. And you have to know that that person doesn't want to cause you suffering intentionally. You have to be sure that you're sure. It's almost like I know it's easier said than done, but can we go back to it being a need? You have to be certain. I'm not going to go out there and start cheating on you. You're not going to go out there and start cheating on me, because all of us can go outside. Everybody can go outside and there's somebody out there, but you chose not to, right? Number two, significance. I need to feel significant to you. You need to feel significant to me. Or how significant am I to you? Number three, Significance. Go find the word significant and then apply that. Is a need. Once a man or a woman feels significant to the partner, there are certain things they will not say or do because you just feel like, oh my God, if she hears, if she even thinks, if he even thinks, he will not be happy with me. So just don't do it, don't say it. So number one, come prepared to a relationship or for a relationship. Number two, certainty. Thank you. Make each other feel significant. Yes. Need. Remember, I'm talking about needs. And then number three, connection and love. You need to feel connected to your partner and love your partner. Not like him a lot. Not I can stand him. Not I can tolerate him. But you have a connection that you can speak about. You have love. So connection and love, right? Number four, I think, growth. Where are you going? Where am I going? Where are we going? You need to know that. You need to have that. So number four should be connection and love. And then I said growth. Where are you growing to? Not going to, where are you growing? Where are you growing to? Where am I growing to? Where are we growing to? Growing, grow, right? Yes, where are we growing to? So growth. If you're growing in your goals and your vision for your life and the things that you want to do, and I'm doing the same, guess what? Two of us are now we are growing apart, but we are growing together. Does that make sense? You do the things that you love, I do the things that I love. I love personal development. I love growth. I know that I wasn't where I was. Where I am right now is not where I was 6 months ago, or 3 months ago, or 4 months ago. And my partner should feel the same way about their life. But then together, we are building a life together. Do you understand what I'm saying? All right. I don't know what number we are right now. Contribution. How am I providing for you mentally, physically, financially, emotionally? And how are you doing the same for me? So contribution, right? How am I as an individual, how am I contributing? And I'm dead serious. A lot of times these things are needs because I need to know that there's that thing you're bringing to the table to me. If not, I could as well go to the streets and just grab anybody and say, that's my boyfriend, or that's my girlfriend, that's my husband, that's my wife. So contribution. How are we contributing to each other's lives emotionally, financially, mentally, and physically? You understand? All right. The next one is intimacy. It's not just choking. It's not just sex. Sex is not sex is great, but it's not the be all and know all. There are things that lead to it, right? You just don't see your wife wherever. Sometimes it will be that way, but not all the time. It's not just like rabbit. It's a process. Sometimes, yes, there are things that you just, but it's not just boom, sex. You're not a porn star, right? They're always faking over there. It's just intimacy, right? Go figure out what intimacy means and apply that to your life. It's a need. Sometimes it's just like, for me, because I consider myself a romantic, right? And sometimes my being romantic depends on my mood. If my husband has made me upset, sorry. Blue said it's not the choking. Oh my goodness. Blue said intimacy. Oh gosh. And then number 5, if you know me, I love to laugh. I love to make people laugh. I'm not a clown. I'm not a comedian, but I like people to laugh. Why are you clenching your butts? Unclench your butt and laugh. Find reasons to laugh every day. See, there's no day I don't laugh. Sometimes I will say something funny to my kids and they will not laugh. I'm like, maybe the issue you have is more than the laugh I have. So because they'll just start bust out laughing. I make my mom laugh. Like this morning, she damn dare pissed me off. Yes, it didn't make me mad. She pissed me off. Let me report her. We were carrying things down there, and the things fell. It was too much. We only have 3 tables. She has brought her whole life inside the boxes. And I understand. She doesn't want, she feels like let her bring everything out. Guess what? The things fell down. She snapped and started yelling at me. I'm like, hold up. Okay, you come carry it. Let me carry the light one. It was falling all over the place. And I left her there. I felt bad, but I left her there. No, don't do. Oh my gosh. I did that. I'm in my car. I just blew my horn by myself. What are you guys laughing at? Share. Blue says it's not tricky. The kids I have. I say intimacy. Blue, you have to put intimacy. You know, she just snapped at me. I'm sitting here like, you know, so we have not laughed just yet. But honestly, every day I make her laugh. I find reasons to make her laugh. But sometimes she can just be like, what in the world? You know, she will snap at me like I'm 10 years old. I'm like, listen, mother, he fell. Anything can fall. It can be you. Guess what? And she was like, oh, I feel like fainting. I'm about to faint. I'm like, okay. It wasn't funny then, Sha. It really wasn't funny. Because I'm like, people are standing there looking at me like I'm this big fool. Why are you letting it fall? How can you want to scatter everything? What? Hey. At the time, it's not funny. Maybe later on, when we're going home and we've sold a lot of stuff, that will be funny. But right now, it ain't funny, okay? Thank you. If you can't laugh at my jokes, as dry as they are sometimes, you get problem. The matter you carry for body, yeah? You pass the joke where I tell. Take it to the bank. All right. Another one that just I love, another point. Blue, are you typing anything? Yes, laughing makes you younger. Laugh at yourself, laugh at your mistake, laugh at your stupidity. Yes, I said stupidity. Sometimes you do something really dumb and you know it's dumb. You just laugh. What do they carry face for? Why are you upset? Why are you frowning? I'm not saying be like a happy-go-lucky, nothing good. No, I'm happy. Oh, I'm a happy person, but every now and then, I'm a happy person, but I'm a crybaby. Little things hurt me. Blue, I'm gonna fire you. What are you putting? So what yes, unclench and laugh. You know this child is my son. Oh God, he forgot to put intimacy, so he put no tricky. I'm sorry. Oh God, the kids that I want. Oh gosh. All right. So the second to the last point is validation and support. So if you feel significant and you're strutting about this person and you have this connection, you know, and love with this person, and you see the growth in both of you and you're growing apart and you're growing together, and there's contribution physically, mentally, emotionally, financially, and there's that intimacy, not just choking, but there's that, you know, you guys have that connection, and there's humor. Laugh at some nonsense you guys have done, some things you guys do don't make sense. Laugh at it, right? And then you still get that validation and support. Nobody's saying have a marriage without problems. I'm not saying that, right? But let there be, those things should not take seat. Those negatives should not sit in your marriage, in your relationship. These things I'm mentioning should be the needs, the basic needs. Validation and support. Who doesn't like to be validated? Who doesn't like that support? Hey, babe, yes, go for it. Yes, babe, you can do it. Yes, even if money no day, babe, we can do it. We will find a way. What about praying together for that miracle? Because I believe, see, that's me. I believe a couple that prays together stays together. They stay together because their intentions for each other. I want the best for you, sweetheart. You want the best for me. I want us to be an amazing couple that even God will be proud of. How hard is that? Okay, we've hurt each other in the past. I've said things I didn't mean. You've said things you didn't mean. Okay, let's let that go. And right now, let's go on fire for each other. Let's first go let's go let's be on fire for God first. Because remember, your relationship is a triangle. God at the top, then two of us at the bottom, and then everything else in between. Anything outside that triangle, matter. Anything outside that triangle that does not push towards your growth and your love and all that you are meant to be. And then if you have kids, that relationship is an example. Whether the kids are all yours or not yours, or you're all blending, it no matter. Nobody has to know. Validation and support. Nobody out there should come and help you curse your husband or curse your wife. Are they mad? Are they madding? If now you curse your husband or wife, now you curse, but nobody should add mad and say, that fool, I'll slap you. Are you mad? And they give you this, I don't know you curse my husband. Or if they curse your husband, you keep quiet because you took that there for them to talk about your husband in that manner. So now you know that person, you stop talking because that person is mad. Now, last but not least, forgiveness. Me, I get problem with forgiveness. Because people think forgiveness is, okay, I'm sorry now, I'm sorry. No. Forgiveness doesn't go away. There's no forgiveness and forget. There's no forgive and forget. What was wrong with my I can't stay in the middle. Forgive and grow. I said it last time. Forgive and just grow out of it. Not that you will not forget it. Not that you will not remember it. I mean, not that you will forget it. Not that you will not remember it. It's right there. But that person who you're forgiving should not repeat the same mistake in this relationship. See, relationship, all this till death do us part. I have to change it. Till madness make me waka. That's not part of my note too. That's not part of my note, guys. Madness, Obanje, till Obanje make me waka. It should be there when they're saying it. Hey, God. Yes. No, cfinish.com, cfinish LLC, cfinish.net, because you have seen it all inside and outside. Then you not know now. Don't take me for granted. I will take you for granted. At least unintentionally. And if I feel so, apologize. But don't they do small winch for my side. Do you understand what I'm saying? You have to have understanding. These are the basics. So, and again, it's not in the bigness and the society and the whatever of the wedding. Wedding is an occasion that confirms to your family and friends that you are getting married. Blue, you're moderating today, Tayami. You didn't, Blue, yeah, till madness make me waka. Also add, Blue, forgiveness. You didn't add validation. Okay, validation and support, yes. Then the last part, honestly, is forgiveness. It is hard. See, forgiveness is hey. Forgiveness is something, is an occasion. Do you understand? It's an occasion where is a something. So forgiveness is a there's some kind of hurts that your partner will hurt you. You need time. Forgiveness takes time, but you have to forgive. How will I say that? Forgiveness takes time, but you have to let go. It's hard though. But please, let's have these basic needs and have amazing relationships. If you're not in a relationship yet, look at these things even for yourself. Yes. See what mentor said. It's harder. Oh, when they said something, and they give you gist. Yes, don't be see finish. You just have to. It's not easy. Oh, it's not easy. I have a friend who I had. If she's listening, that's fine. It's my truth. Something small when it makes sense separated us till today, till when I had dinner at their house. Me, na small thing. I know they vex, but na small thing they make people more body. This is my philosophy. When something small and insignificant causes a big blow of nonsense, that means madness. They burn you with them. I believe so. When somebody blow out, maybe I said something small. In my mind, it was insignificant to me. You should know me better. And then you now blow up. Ha! I don't waka. Waka mentally, waka. I am quiet. I'm not talking to you. Let me leave you because your madness don't they boil with spices. Do you understand? So forgiveness is a whole different ballgame. You will forgive eventually, but go through the process. No, grow through that process because it's not easy. When somebody, see what a mentor said, she said it's harder to forgive people who you truly love when they hurt you. And they will hurt you. Imagine somebody who you love tells you, you know, I'm in love with somebody, and they move out. After 3 months, that person has kicked them to the curb. They come back and say, please forgive me. I don't know what I was thinking. It ain't mad. Because the lady didn't see that coming. I know somebody who that happened to. She has stayed with this idiot. Sorry to say, I don't cause anybody for my show. But she has stayed with this mama for years. She didn't give birth. She raised his kids. She raised his kids. She couldn't have kids of her own. And the kids love her. My nails look so lovely. They do this for my nails and my natural nails. So nice. These are my nails. I didn't do any manicure. Wow. Look at. I had to go and do manicure and get them to be done. Wow. Anyway, that's not important. She raised his kids, got them through college. All of them are married. One day, this fish woke up one day and said he's no longer in love with her. He's in love with somebody else. Eden, who bought you? Who bought you? How dare you? I know I'm talking about forgiveness and I'm talking about the basics of relationship. But let me finish the story. Sorry, my blood they all. Sorry. And then guess what he did? He moved out of the house to that woman's house. That woman already has 3 kids. He went there and was becoming driver for those children, takes them to school, brings them back, does all kinds. And then the day he had a big quarrel with that babe, he came back to the wife, honey, honey, kill you there. So I know I have issues with the forgiveness because when somebody has thought about their life and they want to winch you and they've winched you, how do you look at what you went through mentally and then tell yourself, I forgive? It's difficult. But like Blue said, you just have to. You just gotta. Because forgiveness is really not for them. It's for your peace of mind. Forgiveness is not for them. What did the Bible say? The Bible says so many things. So that Bible says 70 times 7. So you be winching me 70 times 7 times. Me, I'll not be there looking at you. God, now wash out. Anyway, I have a challenge with forgiveness. But you have to forgive and you have to grow because you need to grow. You cannot dwell on that nonsense. You have to grow because you have a whole life to live. And that event, no matter what, even though I'm joking around, no matter what, that event that was done to you is a small fraction of your life to teach you a lesson so you can lead a better life and not let that repeat itself. Like Bomsi was telling me a story when we we're coming here of how when she was in high school, she got framed for something she knew nothing about and she was suspended from school. And you know her dad was livid. She didn't even know what happened. But because she was with those group of girls initially, the girl who was hurt said my mother was part of it. She didn't see my mother there, but she called my mother into it. When they investigated, my mother was part of them. People saw my mother with them. Earlier, not when the thing happened. My mom was suspended. She till today she talks. My mother is 65. She talks about it like it happened yesterday. She may have forgiven them, but it still hurts her. Right? So forgiveness is not to forget about it. It's to grow from it and don't put yourself in such a situation. But in my mother's case, how would she have put herself or not put herself there? She doesn't even know what happened. She was suspended, sent home from boarding house before they investigated and people spoke to the situation. And then she was brought back to school. But look at that inconvenience. Look at that embarrassment. Look at all of that. So forgiveness is difficult. So before we start analyzing forgiveness, try your best not to offend people. You cannot help it. Sometimes you offend and you don't know you offend, right? But quickly forgive, quickly let go, and move on. I share all this to say that we are all in a relationship or not, and we're having a difficult time. Go back to the basics. Analyze yourself. Do we have support here? Do I have validation from this person? Do we have love here? Do we have the basics that we need in a relationship before we move forward? If not, how can we bring it back, or how can we make a decision? Yes, you have to make a decision, because if you don't make a decision, you have consequences while you stay, while you make, there are consequences to that decision. If you're in an abusive or toxic relationship, you need to go back to the basics. Go back to what the needs are. What do you need? What are you getting? What do you need versus what are you getting? And be realistic about it, right? So I'm slowly going into relationship talk because I'm passionate about it. I love it. I love talking about it. Sometimes I'll talk about it until I find a solution to my own challenges, or maybe to yours. Invite somebody next time. You come, bring your drinks, bring your spouse and one more person. Come to in a Jenny's Corner. Watch my recipe shows, my recipes, cook something for your family and everybody else. Watch my shows and learn something from it and apply them, not just to listen. See, human beings, we like to listen and listen to stuff, but we don't implement. That's why we don't grow. If you want to grow, watch things that build you. Like in the Bible, it says faith comes through hearing different things, hearing the word of God, hearing somebody speak into your life. And what I'm speaking to you today is, if you're not in a relationship, spend time building yourself. Spend time building yourself and pray for that significant other who God has created for you. Not that you won't have challenges, but guess what? The foundation is love. The foundation is certainty. The foundation is growth. The foundation is everything that I've mentioned and more. That way, you're always checking yourself against what you know you need versus what you're getting. That way, you can always come back. People are suffering in relationships because of low self-esteem, or they don't have anywhere better to go. No. Build yourself up. Work on yourself, your self-esteem, your hygiene, your way, the way you communicate, the way you talk to people, the way you lead your life. Make that work first before you go in a relationship. That way you always know what you want and you don't tolerate rubbish. And if you have been tolerating rubbish here, Jenny and everybody else, and anybody if my husband has been tolerating rubbish from me, or I'm tolerating from him, then let's go back to the basics. And if the basics is not what you have, make a decision. A decision is that, okay, let's change. And change can be good or bad. Depends on what your perspective is. Good is, let's work on this and let's check. Good is, let's get a divorce amicably and lead our lives, because here, what we have here is not working. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's all good or it's all bad, depending on how you look at it. So I want you guys to have a phenomenal weekend. Have an amazing Saturday. And I want to pray for everybody who's here and who's going to watch later. Thanks for always supporting me. I don't take it for granted. I don't have to do a show. I chose to because I love it. My mom is out there waiting for me. We've not finished setting up. But I said I have to come do this because this topic is important to me. Don't accept what you know you cannot tolerate. And don't tolerate what you cannot accept. Say it, speak it, share it in the most loving way as possible. And for domestic, Jenny, and for victims of domestic violence who are in there right now, I'm going to share, I think, a number you can call. I'm sure there's a place you can call a number, whatever, and decide what you want to do, because you are not men or women. Men are being abused too, guys, not just women, but women are being abused even more. You don't have to tolerate it. You don't have to take it. You are more than you are right now. All of us were born at 100%. and we are living below what God expects us to. Make God proud by making a decision. Build yourself so that you can add value to somebody else. Oprah says you cannot be, if you're an empty jar, you cannot pour into a cup. Woo! That just came to me right here, right here. You cannot be an empty jar and pour into a cup. You have to fill yourself up so you can pour into a cup. I love you all. Thanks for always supporting me. Have a safe, amazing blowout weekend. Don't forget to pray. Don't forget to be grateful. Don't forget you. You matter always. Thank you so much. Bye.